Okay, guys, this is CC Game CEO here. This is just a quick video I wanted to make. I'm doing it all in one take too. I'm streaming this about the money that game companies have. I can't tell you how many times I hear, like in my store, Nintendo should just make games for other systems. Even when I was on the Video Game Outsiders podcast the other day, I'm pretty sure I remember Michelle making a comment that Nintendo doesn't have a lot of money. So I just kind of wanted to set the record straight that on who has what money, which game companies have what. So I want to do a quick little news update. I'm not going to be responding to anybody in the chat. So if you comment, I'm sorry. I'm going to end this when I'm done talking. But I want to start off. I guess I'll just start with Nintendo since I went there first. This is what Nintendo has for their stock market cap. They are worth about $58.88 billion. So they have tons of money. So whenever people say Nintendo doesn't have money, they're crazy. Nintendo has so much money I actually think that's part of a problem with Nintendo. Nintendo is not hurting for money, so they just kind of do their own thing, which is good and bad. But I want to go through some other companies too. Since Nintendo and Sega were always, neck and neck for the longest time, Sega, for example, has only 4.09 billion in their for their market cap. Now let's go to a big one that's more relevant, Sony. So we got Nintendo, Sony. Sony has, let me find it on my paper. Where was it? Of course, I'm missing Sony. Sony was right around 50 billion as well, so they're doing quite well too. And then we got Activision. Activision is sitting around 50.05 billion. So they have a ton of money. They're doing great. Some of the companies that don't have, they're not doing as well as I would think. Capcom kind of surprised me. Capcom has 2.73 billion in market cap. Ubisoft is doing pretty well. They have 10.03. Konami, this one surprised me. I actually thought Konami would have less money than what they do. They're actually sitting around 7.3 billion. Take-Two, this one was kind of surprising too. I'm actually wearing the Rockstar hat. Take-Two owns Rockstar, who makes Grand Theft Auto. They have 11.33 billion in their market cap. Square Enix is around 5.12. Let's see. I did Ubisoft. Okay. THQ Nordic, kind of a cool company. They are sitting at 1.21 billion. And then this is the other thing. Oh, Tecmo Koei. I got Tecmo Koei as well. Tecmo actually doesn't have. I couldn't find their information, so sorry about that. Some of the interesting things I came across in doing my research, a lot of people don't know this, but there are some companies that are privately held. So like Epic Games is a privately held company. Epic Games is rumored to be worth a ton of money, but I couldn't find an exact number. I could only find like estimates. But really interesting. I don't know if you guys know who Tencent is. I know I haven't done Microsoft yet. I'm saving them for last. Tencent is a Chinese company, and a lot of people don't know them, but some people are starting to hear about them because they are the ones that made the PUBG mobile game, and they are worth 506.54 billion, and they are a huge company that nobody knows about, like here in the West. And also, very interestingly, they paid recently $330 million for 40% of Epic. So they own 40% of Epic Games. So if you think about it, they own a big stake in PUBG and Fortnite. So they're kind of playing both sides, which is actually really interesting. I just think it's cool. Tencent's they're gonna become a household name here before too long. So now I'm gonna go to Microsoft. Microsoft is probably gonna be one of the first trillion-dollar companies. It seems like they're in a race with Apple. And right now, Microsoft is worth about $714 billion. That's just crazy. And I wanted to talk about Microsoft because I also wanted to talk about Valve at the same time. Valve is another privately held company. And there's been rumors going around lately that Valve is going to, that Microsoft might want to buy Valve. Or they might buy some other companies for that matter. Valve is only, you can only find what they're rumored to be valued at, but the estimate is $3 to $4 billion. That's all, which it was kind of shocking to me. I would assume Valve would be worth a lot more. So if you think about it, Microsoft could buy Valve in a heartbeat. Microsoft has so much money. I would personally, I know the internet would melt down if that would happen, but for some reason, I just find it intriguing. I would love to see what would happen if Microsoft ever bought Valve. I think all the PC people would just lose their minds. There's just a part of me that just wants to watch the world burn, and I think it would just be crazy. Not that I'm rooting for that or anything. I don't want to get hate comments, but for everybody that says it's not possible, it's very possible. If I was Microsoft, though, I would be looking at like Capcom or Konami. I would buy them up in a heartbeat if they could. I mean, Capcom's only at $2.73 billion. Konami's at $7. Sega even, they could buy Sega $4 billion for Sega. That's just crazy. EA, did I say EA before? Did I do EA? I don't think I did EA, but I'm gonna do it. When I looked up, I believe EA was around $50 million. Yeah, that was just, I just kind of wanted to like set it straight. Everybody, I hear it all the time, especially about Nintendo. So that's why I have the background here for Nintendo. And mainly, Nintendo has all that money because of that right there, because of the Wii. The Wii did so well. But everybody that thinks Nintendo is not doing well, I just wanted to get that myth out of there. I think more people need to realize just how well some of these companies are doing. It's crazy. So, but that's pretty much it. I'm going to stop the stream for now. I know it's pretty basic stream, but I just kind of wanted to get that out there. So I will probably stream some games here in a little bit, but for right now, I just want to end this. Thanks for watching. Bye.